players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForge. What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
And the starting group for the Spurs, filling the perimeter spots, are Castle and Vassell. Then there's Wembanyama. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Champagnie in at the 4 spot. Wembanyama against Bridges. Wembanyama down low. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside. Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Castle with it. Shot clock at 6. From the baseline, it's rebounded by Brunson. New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks, guys. The Spurs are ecstatic to welcome back their superstar big man, Victor Wembanyama. He actually spent 10 days this summer training with monks in China, and he continues to embrace unorthodox training methods. Guys, perhaps appropriate given his unusual stature.
He's got that curiosity. All right, Johns, thanks for the update. Fox, no good. Knicks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And there it is for him.
And defense is all over Brunson inside, but still manages to outmaneuver them for the deuce.
Here's Wemby. Oh, the power on that threw down. Wow.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
Pass to Towns. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Wembanyama looking it over for 3. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
Spurs leading by 3. Here's Castle, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForge on the sideline.
Thank you, guys. Jalen Brunson is the engine that makes this team go, and he has sacrificed so that the Knicks could surround him with talent. He said, winning trumps everything that I do individually. I'll do my part to help this team try to get a championship. It's all about the journey, and I am happy to be a part of it. Back to you guys.
Yeah, you're right, putting the team first. Thanks a lot, Allie. Spurs making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. Towns against Wembanyama. Barnes outside. Pass to Vassell. For the 3. It's rebounded by New York. To the paint. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Hart.
And the misconnection there. Fans guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. Harper, he's checked in for the Spurs.
Something Castle continues to work on. It's crucial that he becomes more consistent from deep.
The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites in offense.
Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Diawara's checked in. Landry Shamet comes in for OG Anunoby. Clarkson, he's checked in for Bridges. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Jalen Brunson. Johnson kicks to Barnes. To the left side wing. And here's Harper from the arc. Robinson pulls it in. Knicks trail by 9. Shamet the pass to Diawara. Here's Clarkson. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Using that speed of his on the drive. Clarkson just so elusive when he puts it on the floor.
On the wing, Johnson. To the left wing. Here's Olynyk. Again, the Spurs, good for 2.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the basket by Alvarado.
Clarkson scans the floor and is able to see the widest opening they have.
San Antonio leading by 6. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Barnes can't get it to go. Alvarado passes to Clarkson. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Barnes, bounce pass. Johnson in the corner. Lets it go from deep. No good that time. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Spurs up by 4. And we'll get things started in the second quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here, what do you think they've been doing or not doing?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
Yeah, well, the best way to get in the head of your opponent is through aggressive defense.
They've got Jose Alvarado. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Robinson. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Shamet in at the 3. They're the group. New York will start the second. 2 points. That one goes. Towns has got his second basket.
Well, Towns is a great outside shooter, but I prefer it when he goes to work inside.
Johnson, good.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Pass to Towns. Oh, and the jam by Towns.
What a powerful dunk by Towns, showing the rim no mercy.
Harper the pass to Cornette. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Cornette's got his first basket of the night.
And they've done well in taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Hey, I like the unselfishness. If someone has a better opportunity, make the next pass.
Fox from outside, and again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Yeah, Johnson tapping into his vision.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. So for the Knicks, OG Anunoby's checked in for Landry Shamet. Mikal Bridges comes in for Clarkson, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Jose Alvarado. And San Antonio also making a switch. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. No good on the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And so Anunoby will bring it up for the New York Knicks. 9-point game. You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is, for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
Johnson, the pass to Fox. Bridges against Wembanyama. It's hauled in by Karl-Anthony Towns. Pass to Brunson. On the wing, Bridges. Nailed from three-point land. And now just a 4-point Spurs lead. Here's Harper. And Harper slams it in.
Well, Harper spotted a chance for a big play, and he took it. Go ahead, young fella.
Pass to Anunoby. Towns against Barnes. And it's Towns penetrating, and Towns throws it down.
I mean, what can you do about that? With Towns moving at full speed, no one wants to try and cut him off.
Over in the corner, Barnes fires the three. It's rebounded by New York. Down low, here's Bridges, and he drops it in from the low post. Bridges has got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
The Knicks making a switch here. Hart's checked in, then for the Spurs. Champagne's checked in, and it's Vassell in for Johnson. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Wembanyama barely even has to elevate when he throws it down.
Hart outside. Steps back and fires. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
And the D just a step slow, reacting to the step back.
Vassell right side. Shoots over Anunoby. That one off the back iron and out. New York's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And Craig, with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award, the Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys. Well, the Spurs are on the rise. Victor Wembanyama said, quote, "I've been on board since day one. We know it's not going to be a straight line. There will be ups and downs. This is not easy, but I'm very confident in the will that my guys have. The long term is never being questioned." Back over to you, Kevin.
They'll get there for sure. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Here's Brunson. Right in the heart of the defense. Brunson.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical.
And it's Wembanyama with the jam. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Here's Brunson. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
And that's it for